been indicated, I also read on social media what seemed like conflicting statements from the two cabinet secretaries, and therefore we need a very coherent and unified statement from the two cabinet secretaries, that's the one in charge of Interior and ICT. And indeed, Honorable Speaker, it's true. It's sad that this matter came to light because it was in the middle of our city at KICC. More shocking, Honorable Speaker, is to ask, how does a foreigner not just come to collect data from the middle of our CBD, but from a government premise? Because KICC is a government installation. And therefore, whether this person is there legitimately or not, because we do not know, we wait to hear the answers from the government. But it concerns many people that this was being done in government premises. And even the cautionary statement being given by the data commissioner is a little bit too late, because they should have known before they set up camp at KICC. They definitely must have paid somebody to use KICC. The person who allowed them to use KICC should and ought to have verified whether they have been allowed by the data commissioner and they have all the requisite licenses and approvals. Because, Honorable Speaker, as Honorable Mukunji rightly says, in this day and age of artificial intelligence, it is possible that Kenyans will be barred from walking through some places. Probably next time you go to walk into a bank and your iris is has been used for things that you do not know, and you are denied access. Probably next time you want to travel, you may find your passport, or rather your image and your data has been used in criminal activities that you have no knowledge of. And even, Honorable Speaker, in this day and age of terrorism, Kenyans need to be cautious. And Honorable Speaker, allow me to use this opportunity to caution our young people, and not just young people, to caution Kenyans. Not everything that glitters is gold. And as difficult as circumstances around the economy may be, please don't rush for anything you hear that will give you an extra shilling. Some may be very enticing, but may be very dangerous for you. And I'm not saying this one is dangerous because I do not know, Honorable Speaker. We'll wait to hear from government, and I want to believe that especially the Ministry of Interior has taken all cautionary measures, including the National Intelligence Service, to establish who these people are. Because, Honorable Speaker, from the statement by Honorable Mukunji, the owner of this company, Worldcoin, Sam Altman, has been banned from collecting data in his home country in the US. So what is it that the Americans know about Sam Altman that the Kenyan state does not know, that we can allow him to come and harvest all manner of data from our people? And, Honorable Speaker, it only came to light because it was at KICC. You can imagine how much more data they may have collected around the country. When the matter came up and it was in the news last night, I saw in WhatsApp groups in my constituency that in a village, a remote village called Lusigeti in Deya, they were there collecting data. And you can imagine, if you entice people in our villages with a little money, how many people will volunteer to just give whatever amount of data they can give in exchange for a few shillings or a few thousand shillings. Honorable Speaker, government has a responsibility to protect its people, and its people includes their personal data. And our laws are very clear on that, Honorable Speaker, and therefore I'll push the CS hopefully by tomorrow, latest Tuesday, Honorable Speaker, to have a statement. If he cannot be able to come, I can get a statement that I can read out to the House latest by Tuesday. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.